Guess who's back? Back again. Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. I'm so grateful to be able to sit down and talk to you guys on a daily basis. It became like one of my best habits actually to face the camera and talk, and you can see like the way that I started this challenge and the way it turns out to be like actually something that I like to do is a really beautiful journey that I will dedicate another video to. But today I wanted to talk to you more about like us being strong and how that would reflect on, certain things that we attract in our life. And sometimes, weakness is actually the best strength we have. I know I'll be talking a lot about like, self-improvements and how we can put things together and be our best versions, but most of the time I'll be like directing my talk to those who are like just plain victims in our lives. And as much as sometimes it works for some people to be victim all the time, be like, oh my god, I'm going through this and go through that, but it's something that I overcame, and I just wanted to share more details on that, or at least share some ideas on like what is the best advantage that you can take out of these type of situations and even be better. So before I dive into this, basically you're watching this video, feel free to comment your thoughts, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, because this is the way for us to grow. Most of the time we be like so putting ourselves under a victim mindset, whether it's like in a relationship. When I say relationship, it doesn't mean like it's always like being couple or blah blah blah. No, it's basically relationships in general, like family, friends, work, blah blah blah. We go through these type of scenarios where it is sometimes it's better to not put excuses, and it's better to not act like you're a victim of the situation, but rather to be like, okay, I'm part of this problem, but I'm not the victim of this. I choose to be part of this, right? So remember, everything that you're not changing, you're just choosing, right? And I do believe most of the time we have some people in our lives where they just literally act like victims. It's just better for them to be that, and being aware or being mindful of these things would cause them to see reality, and they can't afford to see reality yet. So you don't want to be part of this, and you definitely don't want to be this. And I wanted to talk about it because honestly I don't like the victim mindset. I've always been like so aware of like the situations that I put myself, or I choose by myself, and I actually be honest about it. Okay, I'm choosing this and I know the consequences that I'm getting out of this, but nobody cares about victims. I don't know if you know that, but you need to literally kind of like sit down with yourself and then analyze certain situations, and then see whether you were acting like the victim or acting as someone who's owning the situation. Because if you are acting like the victim, you will notice something. You will just be cringe out of the situation, and then you'll be cringe on how you dealt with it. But if you are not in the victim mindset, you will pretty much like be okay. Back then, with the knowledge that I had, I choose that path, because at that point that was to me the best option I had. But now, since I overgrown from that situation, I feel like I have much more to sort of like go through or dedicate to this situation. And trust me on this, your view to a lot of things will change into, first, like, you're not gonna care about what other people think of you, because you're not thinking of you as someone who's like victim, pathetic, blah blah blah. So you're not going through that, obviously. The second thing is like you will start seeing who's actually supporting the real version of you, and who's actually just wanting you to be that pathetic type of person because it works for them. It's like you're just a follower to them, right? You're not that leader that is calling the shots, doing what else. And within the third thing is like pretty much the type of people that you're gonna grow within your circle are people that are actually also acting as victims. So what do you want, right? So this is something that I actually analyzed myself, and then I looked through it and I said like, okay, according to certain situations in my life, I actually choose to, you know, do this, or I choose to be that, or that's what was available, right? But right now it's like I see it from a different angle. Like, you need to do what you need to do, and then at the same time you don't want to be at a place where you're always that kind of like pathetic person that people would just, you know, victim of this, victim of that. Life is not fair, and we all know that. But the way for us to have fun with it is like to accept things we can't change and to change things that we can change. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share today, which is basically related to victims and blah blah blah. And I don't want you to victimize your life. If you are in this channel, I just want to, you know, send this beautiful energy to you. I just wanted to share like these things, and also kind of like awaken something inside of you, like, okay, we're choosing this and we're not victim of this. And at the same time, I really want all of these people that are like watching me through this channel to sort of like, you know, meet their best version. Like, you can't afford to miss the best version of you. Like, you're a human being. Like we're like 2024, and we're like about to be in like 2025, and people are like just developing AIs, and it's like just becoming, you know, the best version. So you're a human. You're much, 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 you know, you have like much, much potential going on to not be the best version of you. Like, this is gonna cost you a lot. So it's like the first thing is like, I want you to take out of this video is like to not be the victim, to not allow people to victimize your situation, to be aware of where you are, and to just be clear on that, right? And it's okay as long as it makes sense, you know, to you, and it makes sense of like, okay, this is what I have to go through in order for me to meet this new level. Then that's gonna be okay. But I don't want you to adapt the mindset of like, oh, I'm just, I don't know how to, you know that kind of thing of like victimizing the whole situation. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you today, and looking forward to sharing more tomorrow, and see you guys on my next video. Bye.